All right, welcome back to another episode of Black Myth and Dad's Gaming. Today we're going to be starting off in Chapter 2, but before we do that, we got a couple of things we're going to look at first. So first off, we're going to come to the relic. Now, you get these for beating the chapter bosses. These are the Great Sage's relics. So when you beat one and you collect it, then you get an opportunity to awaken a part of it. So what we're going to try and do is find a certain play style that suits me. So out of the three choices, we can either get a considerable increase of focus for light attacks upon a successful hit with an unveiling strike. The cooldown is massively reduced, or we can get a considerable increase in critical hit damage. So for right now, we don't have a very high critical hit chance. Our biggest advantage now is that we have 3 focus points. So what we're going to work with is the Opportune Watcher. That gives us a pretty good increase in focus. So we're gonna awaken that one. The second thing is one of the pieces that we got from defeating the boss is gonna allow us to increase our attack with a new staff. Now, unfortunately, I am short on guai cores, so we can't quite do that yet. But then we got the fireproof mantle, which in the last episode you seen me use it. And I guess we have a new spirit that I picked up. But we're going to keep moving forward. So welcome back. This is Chapter 2, the very start of it, which we have to be pretty careful because up there on the ridge is archers who have already seen me. So let's see if we can make it up there before they do too much to me. Now we're also introduced to enemies that have shields, which there is archers. Archers, they got me. I didn't even make it into Chapter 2 and they got me. I'd have to say archers are probably the bane of my existence in this game. So let's try it again. But as I was saying, the enemies that carry shields, they have a bar above their health. That yellow bar up there might be a little hard to see. But that yellow bar is their shield health. So once that's gone, they drop their shield, or it's broken, or however you want to see it. Ah, I did not expect him to kick me off like that. I guess that gives me a chance to heal before he lobs another volley of arrows at me again. Not even entirely sure where he went, but I'm sure we'll find him again. So we will explore the land brew here in just a minute, because I'm not entirely sure I can do anything with it right now. There he is. Archers. They are the bane of my existence. If I could eliminate one thing from this game, it would be the archers. I could do completely without the archers. I thought I had killed him. Apparently I didn't. These damn frogs. Speaking of frogs, I'm going to try and collect all this stuff as much as we can. But speaking of frogs, we will come across our second one down there. We're going to find somebody first and talk to them and get this shrine before we do. But we will be fighting that frog here in just a moment. So like I said, we're now one guai core short. So we will be looking at that shortly. But we're also going to look at the armor, which we get this because we defeated the Black King the Black Wind King. So we're gonna go ahead and craft our new armor because it's gonna give us better defense stat. Plus, with all three of them, we will get an enshrouding black wind that will attack enemies when we are in cloud state. And then we're also going to look at our new brew, which if you look at it, it may not do as much, 33%, and our coconut wine, but it does 20% of maximum health, and then slowly afterwards does 25%. So altogether, we are going to get about 45% health out of this. Plus, we're going to put the lotus seeds on it, and it'll give us that little bit more. So, I'm going to go ahead and rest so we can collect ourselves. Which, before we go and fight anybody, we are going to increase our cloud step a little bit, which duration of cloud step is going to help, seeing as we now have the new perk for our armor. So we're going to try it out and see how it goes. But we're going to talk to this fellow right here.
You come at a good moment. One of my formulas was swallowed by a petty frog. Stay and help. The deity, like myself, will not short you.
So that is the frog right there. So let's get to it. Oh no. So if you don't know, electricity is one of, in my opinion, one of the hardest how do you say, like, status elements to deal with, because it increases the damage that you take. Ooh, I almost didn't make it. Oh, just give it up already. There it is. Oh man, that was That was a little rough there towards the end of it. We also have a secret treasure chest, or I'm sorry, a meditation spot back here. So, since we got that, let's go ahead and put that back into our cloud state. We're going to do our critical hit chance with it. Which, from what I can tell, is you already have a pretty high critical hit chance when you're in cloud state. But it doesn't hurt to make it that much better.
Oh, how wondrous! You go. Man follows earth, earth follows sky, sky follows Tao, Tao follows nature. These common pills, I grant you. Hereafter, you may craft more yourself at the shrines. I must retrieve a furnace forthwith. Pray forgive my departure.
All right, so we will come across him again, and he'll give us some goodies once we get there. But before we do much of anything else, we're going to come back to a shrine and rest after we beat this guy. Woo, he almost got me. They are a little tough, but they give you a nice chunk of experience, and you get several crafting pieces from them for your medicines. And this is why we pick up all that stuff that we come across. But we're going to go ahead and rest and refill all of our stuff before we get back to the Sandgate Village. Which there's a couple of secrets here that we're going to uncover. Of course, none of them have anything to do with those archers right there. So, oh, and I missed him. Let our stamina recharge a bit.
Guard the gate and check every house. There's a bounty for that traitor.
Oh, yep, he's seen me. These guys are a pain. Not only because they can light their weapon on fire, but as you will see here in just a moment, they blow up. Then, when you beat them, you have to get away from them because they blow up again. And it is no fun to get caught in that. And then we have archers up there on top of the ridge, and then we have another one hiding on the house up here. So we're going to try and avoid this guy and get up here before they get to us. Because, as you know, archers are... Oh, I can't get back up there to him. Archers are the bane of my existence. Oh, I got stuck. Oh. I wasn't planning on falling off and getting stuck there, but that's how it goes sometimes. Not the first time, and it's not going to be the last time. It's something catches me off guard like that, and I die. But one of the good things of it is now, is he going to come around? I may not have got his attention that time. But now, as you can tell in the background, they don't come back after you beat them. At least the big guys. So, maybe this time.
You in the corner.
Let's see if we can get his attention and get him right back over here. I think over here we might be out of range with the archers. I do not want to be stuck here. I kill him.
Someone call for aid.
All right, so let's try this again. We're going to come up here to the house, take that one out, and then we'll clear that top room. In this level, in this chapter, there is several secrets that we are going to uncover. Some of them are easily missable. Some of them are just kind of off of the path. But we're gonna go over quite a few of them throughout this chapter before we get there. So this one may or may not be longer than chapter 1. I don't know how he missed me, but I am not going to complain. Occasionally, when you pick up plants like that for the medicine, occasionally you'll get a seed for. We'll figure out what those are for later on, but just about everything you get, everything you can pick up, you can get a seed for. But now that we've cleared out the 2 big guys and all the archers and don't have to worry about them no more, we're going to come over to this little shack.
You might expose me. Move! Now! Stop poking around here! If them 2 heads lay eyes on us, we're both done for. Our misfortune back home has led us to exile. We hope to rebuild with the Rat Sage's guidance. But I saw that vanguard of his feasting upon. Our king has lost his way. Escape was the only choice. The 2 heads are the best fighters. But now, they are hunters of their own kin. We'll starve hiding here. Let's get out and get this over with. Why are you still here? Don't put me in danger. Be off. I'd never take part in slaying kin. Now that you have rid me of them, it's time for me to go. With a blinded king, we can never rise again. We must find the missing prince. The 3rd prince? But he's against rats. Remember? Look at us now. He won't even recognize us. Not one bit. The king honored rats. That's why the 3rd prince left. Some claim to have seen him far away, somewhere in Buddha's realm in the west. We must find it then. But where and how? The king honored rats. That's why the 3rd prince left. Some claim to have seen him. We must find it then.
So anytime you talk to anybody, you really want to make sure that you completely exhaust their dialogue. Because if you don't, you may miss a few things. Oh, I still got him. I didn't think I was going to get him on that one. And how I didn't dodge that, I don't know. But don't remember if there was supposed to be anything back here or not. It doesn't look like it.
Please, it's not necessary. Please, I'm fine.
Get our focus built up really quick while he's. Sometimes you gotta pull out all the stops. I really like this transformation because you set them on fire and it does a pretty decent amount of damage. And that opens us up for a new spirit. And then we're going to come and talk to this gentleman again.
Fate binds us, sir. From the Black Wind Mountain to here, we meet again. Rats. They tied me up on sight for no reason. Choking, they prepared me for their king's table. This place crawls with Yaoguais eager for a bite. Don't worry. They bite into me, they'll bite more than they can chew. This place is a jumble of rats and cats, all at each other's throats. And the Yellow Wind Sage keeps silent. How odd. Who would swear fealty to such a king? Let's make haste and go. Never linger in a peril such as this. Just leave. These rats are no match for me. I can make my own way out. You are a skinny one, but these rats aren't picky eaters. Flee. The quicker the better. I won't die here with my task undone. There are too many eyes around here. We will meet again if fate wills it.
All right, so I'm pretty sure that's the end of his dialogue.
This place is a jumble of rats and cats, and the Yellow Wind Sage. Who would swear?
Yeah.
Let's make haste. Just. I can make my own.
So we're gonna go ahead and call it here. This will be where we stop on this one, and then when we come back, we will dig further into chapter 2. So until next time, we'll see you.